It is the start of a new day here at Powerboats, and today promises to be an exciting one because this morning they are launching a Leopard 45 catamaran. And before you get excited, it's not us. Liger is still undergoing repairs and we do not have a launch date yet, but today Zulu Dawn is going to be launching. Zulu Dawn is a 2023 Leopard 45 that sailed directly to Trinidad from Cape Town, arriving in I think July of last year. She has undergone warranty work on hulls and windows while here. But now it is time for Zulu Dawn to relaunch. The owner, who we've spent a bit of time with, he's a nice guy. He wants to just get some use out of his boat during this Caribbean sailing season and then haul out and deal with anything else at the end of the season. It's a bit of a bittersweet moment. On one hand, it's exciting to see them relaunching and getting on with their adventure. But at the same time, we're still here. We don't know when we're going to be launching, but at least we know that the issues that we found on our boat are being rectified. So once we do leave here, we shouldn't have any more problems. So very soon we should see the trailer turn up and this launch can start. Since buying our boat 2.5 years ago, we've been hauled out in 3 different locations in 3 different ways. At the Royal Cape Yacht Club in Cape Town, we were hauled out using a crane. In Monfalcone in Italy, they use the travel lift. And here in Trinidad, they have a custom-made catamaran trailer that they use to haul catamarans in and out of the water at powerboats.
That's no weight. Weight is here and here. So you're lifting strongest points of the boat. Wait, you think it would move that? No.
I put them in because I thought, I'm going to go ahead of me.
He's looking for that, trust me. Good? Yes.
Put them in, Nicola.
As someone who lives on a boat, it's hard to describe how nerve-wracking a launch can be. Sometimes it comes after months or even years of hard work, and all of a sudden you're watching helplessly as your boat goes up in the air. There is a lot of faith placed on the professionals that we trust to move our sailing homes around and place them back in the water safely. Oh, you're off the ground.
We're off the stand.
Yeah. That's right.
With Zulu Dawn securely on the trailer and lifted, it was time to carefully drive her back down towards the launching ramp. Throughout this process, the owner is actually aboard, because your last chance to get on the boat is just before they start driving. Yep, Wayne has officially stopped breathing, and when you put it in the water, he'll start again. As I followed Zulu Dawn down to the boat ramp, I noticed many of the team members from JS Marine had come in early to see Zulu Dawn off. This team of guys, who come from countries across Europe, were flown to Trinidad to repair Liger and ended up assisting with Zulu Dawn as well, due to their significant experience repairing catamarans like ours.
There you are. I haven't seen you since last year. I know, I will. I will.
We can't problem, right? We on the edge of the flipway with everything, right? He's hard on the front, but he only have a ½ inch from the hump on the flipway to his keel. The more we drop him, he's not floating.
You gotta have the tank. Once we have the tank, we have the clearance.
Come back. I go ahead and push it up.
See the high tide mark, the green line on the wall?
Yep.
We want to wait till it's
Let's make sure you
at least there because we're heavier than him.
With the realization that the tide had already dropped too far to launch such a big boat, the process began to put Zulu Dawn back on the trailer. Not that that interrupted the launch of others. We've done that a few times.
Let's truck the trailer itself.
As you can see behind me, Zulu Dawn is back on land, and that's because the tide just isn't quite where it needs to be yet. Obviously, the failed launch is really disappointing for the crew of Zulu Dawn and the yard as well, I think, because the guys have spent all morning trying to safely and successfully get another boat back in the water, but with that tide just not being high enough, it was too much of a risk to try and get the boat off the trailer. So they've parked Zulu Dawn near the ramp because that is a really busy boat ramp. There's boats in and out all day, so they can't just leave her on and wait for the tide to come up. But this afternoon the tide will come up, and when it's nearing the high point, they're going to try again and get Zulu Dawn on her way. The time is approaching 4 o'clock, and very soon we should see Zulu Dawn back in the water. So what's happened throughout today is this morning when they were trying to launch, it was coming down from high tide, and the water level, it had just dropped a bit too far when they were trying to take the boat off the trailer. So to be safe, they pulled her back out. Then during the course of the day, the tide has gone all the way down and started coming back up again. So right now we're approaching another high tide. High tide is actually just after sunset. Not a good time to launch a boat. So the idea here is to start this process when we're approaching high tide, and then as soon as she can go, that's it. Boat's in the water, and these guys are back to living aboard a sailboat on the water.
I think she should have told you.
Right, stop it.
You should sell tickets. You should sell tickets to this.
He's trying to imagine it's his boat.
We're gonna start now, fellas.
Looks
Yep.
nice, doesn't it?
Alright, going down in the boat now. So tell them they're ready. Ready? Going nice. Go ahead. One way up. Nice.
Watch on yourself, yeah? Watch on yourself, yeah?
Alright. One go.
Boat's still look good from distance. I definitely think my line finishing further back will look better.
With Zulu Dawn safely launched, the big moment had come and gone. Barely skipping a beat, the team at Powerboats started packing up their equipment. This is a really busy shipyard, with many foreign sailboats, local powerboats, and the odd motor yacht. So as soon as the catamaran trailer was moved, it was already time for another customer to be hauled out. With that, Zulu Dawn has been successfully relaunched, which is great. We're so happy for the crew because they deserve to get out there and go and enjoy their boat and get sailing. I think they're going to stay here in the bay tonight, and then by midday tomorrow they should be off towards the next destination. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling seeing someone go. Although I did feel a little bit like the bridesmaid today with everyone telling me, oh, it'll be you next, which hopefully it will be. Still a lot of work for us to do on Lager, but we are getting there. And we are really hoping to be able to see a little bit of the Caribbean before this sailing season ends, and we look at whether we're going to stay or go to the Pacific, which is the place that our dreams are based around.